ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिम् पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 Did you try these dhatus?
No, Guruji, I'll do it this week, Guruji. I was traveling.
Same here, Guruji. I forgot about it. Sorry.
Take all the notes, keep in the safe and lock and key. But don't work on that.
No, not like that, Guruji. This week definitely I'll try, Guruji.
Okay, I will do some like that you do for all. Maybe I will take some 3. Not only this, other forms also, like dhatu, dhatuhu at dhatu. Dhatuhu at. What is a lat rupam? Lataha. Lat form is?
Atati.
So at plus shab plus tip. Right? At plus shab plus tip. So atati, atati, atataha, atanti, atasi, atataha,
Atati.
atatha, iti rupam, lang rupam.
Purvaka.
At agamaha bhavati, a, then pratyaya is takara. So atascha, atagama plus a plus a is vriddhi. Therefore, atat iti rupam. Atat, atatam, atan, ataha, atatam, atata iti lang rupam. Remember forms?
Yeah.
Then lot rupa, lot rupam. At plus sha plus 2.
Tatu.
Atatu.
Atatu. Ling rupam. At plus sha plus eat, eatam, iyuhu. Ated. Lut Rupam. Lut is simple. I think I taught you a bit.
Hmm.
Lut is at plus tas plus t. It becomes Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. It's something like Atita, like Atitra Shabda. Atita, Atitaro, Atitaraha. The form is like that. Atitas, Atita, Atitaro, Atitra Shabda, or Atitra Shabda you decline, like Kartra Shabda. Right? The same way,
Yes.
Prathama Purusha is declined like that. Atita, Atitaro. Like Karta, Kartaro, Kartaraha, Data, Dataro, Dataraha, Atita, Atitaro, Atitaraha.
Hmm.
Then Mother Pratyas you add Atita plus, see, what is the Pratyas? Siptastaha. Atitasi, Atitastaha, Atitasta. Then me, Vaha, Maha. One Sakara will be there, the Tas. Atitasmi, Atitasvaha, Atitasmaha. Simple. Lakara, Lut Lakara. Prathama Purusha, Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, and Bhagavachanam will be like Rikaranta Shabda, Prathama Vibhakti Rupam. Atita, Atitaro, Atitaraha. Madhyam Purusha and Uttama Purusha, you will have one Sakara, that is Madhyam Purusha Ekavachanam is C. After that, you will have other Purushas, other Vachanams, you will have Sakara. Staha, sta, sta. Then it is me, Vaha, Maha. Add Sakara before. Swaha, Smaha. So Atita, Atitasi, Atitasi, Atitastaha, Atitastha, Atitasmi, Atitasvaha, Atitasvaha. Lut is simplest lakara is Lut only. Any dhatu you take, you can do like that. Atita. In what sense Lut is used?
Bhavishya.
Atita, Atitaro, Atitaraha. You take any dhatu, give any dhatu, we can do. Kad, suppose. Kadita. But you have to know whether dhatu is set or not. That's important.
Hmm.
Kadita, Kaditaro, Kaditaraha, Kaditasi, Kaditastaha, Kaditasta, Kaditasmi, Kaditasvaha, Kaditasmaha. Future tense. Dhatu, Kad is an at is said dhatu. Therefore, suppose if you take Kru dhatu, it is not said. Karta, this karta is different. Karta means not the doer. Saha karta means saha, he will do.
Karishyami. I mean,
Karta,
Karishyami.
karta rau, karta raha.
Hmm.
Then karta si, karta staha, karta sta, kartasmi, kartas. Sridhatu, anidhatu. Therefore, no itahama. Karta swaha, karta smaha. So all, any dhatu you take, you can do. This is lut. What about Rit Lakara? Depending from here onwards, you should know whether dhatu is set or anit. Therefore, that property is important.
Hmm.
At dhatu, first conjugation, it is set, and what Parasmipadi Atmanipadi, it is Parasmipadi. These data are required. At plus ya plus t, then it will become Itagama will come, and then Shatam happens. But all these things we know. Therefore, you will have Patishyati. And conditional is lung. That's very simple. It's a combination of lung, that is agama will come, and pratyaya is sya pratyaya. So this will get agama, art agama.
Artish.
Yes, and pratyaya will be lung pratyaya. And here, of course, sya will come, and depending on the dhatu, itagama. Therefore, you will have Artishyat, artishyatam. How do you decline abhavat, abhavatam, abhavan? Same way. Artishyat, artishyatam, artishyan, artishyah, artishyatam, artishyata, artishyam, artishyava, artishyama. This is a lung. Lung lakara not required now. I think these are sarvadhatuka lakaras. Ashirling also is there. That is also simple, but anyway, I don't want to confuse you with that. It's simple only, Ashirling. So Ashirling also, if we do, then we will have 8. Ashirling will be well understand if you understand ling. Anyway, but Ashirling part. So there's at least this much lakaras, you know. This much lakaras you must know. These are all simple, right? Ashirling, in fact, the pratyaya is yad yatam yuhu. If you know, then it is done. Yad yatam yuhu. Yaha yatam yata yam yava yam. The thing is, this ya will undergo change depending on the dhatu. But Ashirling is Ada Dhatu Kalakara, no Gana Vikarana, etc. And this Dhatu is Ashti Dhatu. If you have some Dhatus, Ajanta, then something may happen. But that also is not there. In fact, something, other things it will happen, not here. For Atmanepadi and something will happen. This is Parasamepadi, in fact, Ashirling also will be very simple. So, if Yat is there, Ashirling Lakara. It is Ashirling. So that would be At plus Yat only. Atyat. Simple. The form is Atyat, Atyatam, Atyat. Atyat, Atyatam, Yat, Yatam, not Yat, Yatam, Yat, Yastam.
Yatam.
No, Yat, Yastam, Yasuhu. Pratyaya is not Yasuhu. Yat, Yatam. This is what Pratyaya only you need to know. Yat, Yastam, Yasuhu. Yaha, Yastam, Yasta, Yam, Yasam, Yasva, Yasma. That is for the Pratyaya for Ashirling. So Yat, Yastam, Yasuhu, Yaha, Yastam, Yasta. Then Uttama Purusha is Yasam. Is there in Lang Lakara. Yasam, Yasva. Then Yasma. If you add, you get Atyat, Atyasam, Atyasuhu, Atyaha, Atyastam, Atyasta, Atyasam, Atyasva, Atyasma. That is Ashirling. So Lung Lakara I have not done. Okay. Then 4 plus 4, 8. It's 4 Adadhatuka Lakaras, 4 Sarvadhatuka Lakaras. Then Sa Lakara. Kradantaha. Sa Lakaraha. What Lakara I missed? So Lung Lakara number 1. That is not required now. Then other Lakara is Lit Lakara, of course. That is also not required. That is certain things we need to reduplication, etc. will happen. The 2 Lakaras. That's okay. Kridantaha. Now so many Kridantas, you know. What are the Kridantas? Starting from Ishta. Tavatu. Shatru Pratyaya. Shanach will not come here. For Karmani we will do later. So this year itself, this is all Kartari. Karmani will be Atyate. Lakara. Karmani will be Atyate. At plus Yak plus Te. Okay, I will do it later. Karmani. Kridanta, Shatru. Then now we saw Kritya. At is Takara. Therefore, Nyat will come. Then Tumananta, Tuman Pratyaya. Then Tva Pratyaya. Lyap Pratyaya with Upasarga. Trish Pratyaya. Trish itself, here itself we can do. Trish. Trish Tumon. Then ta tavatu. Shatru, nyat, tva, lyap. Yes, kridanta roop, kridantaha. So form would be trich plus. Trich plus dhatu is set. That property is important. So therefore, at plus tr, the form would be atitr. Pratipadikam can be declined. Atita, atitaro, atitaraha. Then tumun. Ati plus tum. Atitum. Ta pratyaya. Dhatu is at dhatu. Ittagama is here. At plus ta pratyaya. Atita. Tavatu. At plus tavat. Atitavat. Here it is. Ta ittagama. Atitavat can be taken in all the gender. Atitavat, atitavan, atitavanto, atitavantah, then atitavati, atitavatyo, atitavanti, atitavatyo, atitavantyah. It's a numagama. Sorry, numagama will come now. Sorry, atitavati, atitavatyo, atitavatyah only. Sorry. Then atitavatu, atitavati, atitavanti in Napumsakalinga. Shatru only, you will see num is must for first conjugation. Shatru plus shap, shap plus shatru. First conjugation. Therefore, Pullinge, Pratipadi will be atat. Atan, atanto, atantaha in Pullinga, Srilinge, atanti, atantyo, atantyaha, Napumsakalinge, atat, atati, atanti. So, Nyat Kradanta. At plus R aloho, R karanta dhatu, halanda dhatu will take Nyat Pratyaya. So therefore Nyat content is Nit Pratyaya. Therefore become Atya Upada Vriddhi. Then at plus Tva. Dhatu is said. Therefore Itva, Atitva. Lyap with some upasarga. If you can have pra or some upasarga, then Tva will be replaced by Lyap. So therefore you will have pra plus a, prat, pratya. All these are Kridanta Rupam. So here you can say Atyate Karmani. Here become Atyata Karmani. Atyatam. Here become Atyeta. All these things already we have done Abhyasa many times. Lut Lakara. What will be the Karmani? Bhavaka. Lut Lakara Karmani form would be, the form will not change because it is, Pratyaya is, there is no Pratyaya, it is Adhidhatuka Lakara. So therefore we don't have to worry at all. It is, because it is Adhidhatuka Lakara, only in Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya follows, Yak Pratyaya will come only in Bhavak Prayoga, Karmani Prayoga. Whereas here it won't come. So the form is same only. Only thing is, Atmanepada Pratyaya will change. Pratyaya will become Atmanepada. No other things will happen. Yak will not come. So Atmanepada Pratyaya only. There also we have Atita, Atitaro, Atitaraha. That is common. Then Madhyama Purusha and Uttama Purusha, te ite dve will come, right? Similarly, here it will be se sate dve, ye swahe smahe. If you remember that, form is come. So therefore, here it is Atita only. Pratama Purusha, no change. Then Rit Lakara is same thing. At plus same thing, only Pratyaya will change. This will not change. This doesn't depend on what Prayoga is. Therefore, here Atishyati, here it will be Atishyate. So when lung lakara, which is also adadhatuka lakara, the same thing, only the pratyaya will change. Becomes artish yatha. Lung lakara, pratyaya will change. Atmanepada pratyaya will come for karmani prayoga. Right. So therefore artish yatha. Then Ashirling is same thing. There are also no pratyaya, Ashirling. Ashirling also no pratyaya. Only that yat is, this is what that is why I said the Ashirling we can do later. Because ya is there in Atmanepada pratyaya, in Atmanepada, that ya will be become, for adant, not adanta, for dhatu which is said or anit, it changes. So it will be the pratyaya being the pratyaya is sista. This is the pratyaya. But we will see that later. Don't worry. Now, if the dhatu is said dhatu, then itagama will come, and this is a pratyaya. This also will undergo shakara. Then the sakara also will become shakara. Then takara ishishta. So it's simple only, but we need to see something. So therefore, we will see that later. So ishishta, therefore atishishta form, that will be atmanepadi. Though yak in sarvadhatu kalakara, yak will not come. Only in adadhatu kalakara only you will see that yakara coming. So here it is atishishta form. It's okay. Then there is no here kartari here. No, this is fine. Shanach, if you do karmani, then it will become atyamana. This is karmani. Any other pratyaya which we have seen? I think they're all important kridantas. Okay, another some pratyaya is a kridanta. Okay. Lyut pratyaya in bhave. Lyut, it denotes pure the meaning of the dhatu action. Lyu will be replaced by ana. Therefore, you will have atanam. Atanam is wandering. Similarly, the null also we can do. Null referring to the person who does the action. At plus who will be replaced by aka. It is a nit pratyaya. Therefore, a will become dirgha. Ataka. Atakaha. Strilinga, it will become Atika. It's a rule. That if it is a ka is a part of the pratyaya, then that a is there which is before, that will be replaced by e. Then we have to add top pratyaya atika. So like that, like shikshakaha becomes shikshika, adhyapaka become adhyapika. The rule. Kat pratyayat purvasya akarasya ikaradeshah bhavati. So then allude to null. See, so many, one dhatu you take, we can write so many things about a dhatu. So many lakaras, 8 lakaras, and so many kridanta rupas. Right? So among this, they're all easy. Nishta rupam we have seen. Shatra we have seen elaborately both. Twa is nothing same. Agama, if you know, it with set or what, depending on that, you can do lyap, lyut, and all simple null. And yet, this is what we are seeing. Try like this for all dhatus. Don't expect Ashirling and all. If you do it, do it. Otherwise, keep it. If you can do it, please do it.
Yes, Guruji, we'll do it this week.
Otherwise, whatever you know, lakara, sarvadhatu lakara, it's okay. Future tense you can do. But properties of the dhatu important, whether it's set or anit. Or even if it is set, why it is anit in nishta, etc. The same what we did now. If you take it for gam dhatu important dhatu. Gam dhatu. Dhatu is gamle. Content is gum. That becomes gum. First conjugation, set or anit. It is not set, anit. Parasmipadi. So the form would be, I remove this directly, right? Becomes Gachati. Gum plus Shab plus Tip. When Shab follows, Gum will be replaced by Gach. Then Karmani will be Gum. Gamyate only. Lang Lakara, Agamyat. Agachat. Then here it will become Agamyata. Lot Lakara, Gachatu. In Karmani it will be Gum plus Yak plus Tam. Gamyatam. Ling Lakara. Gum plus Shab plus Gum will become Gach, Gachet. In Karmani it would be Gamyet. Gam Yeta. Lut Lakara becomes Ganta. Ganta, Gantaro, Gantaraha. Same thing here. Then Lut Lakara. Lut Lakara is Gamdata is Parasipadi Atmanepadi. Sorry, it's a Sater in it.
On it.
But Parasmapadeshu, it will be Sate. It will take Itagama. Therefore, the form is Gamishyati. Only for Sya it happens. And Karmani it will be Gam Mish, not Gamishyate. It will become no Itagama when it is Atmanepadi. Gam plus Ya plus Te, Gamsyate.
Mm.
The form is future tense. Because why does not take an Itagama? Because it is not said. Only Parasmai Pada Pratyaya follows, it is said. There's a rule. Gameka git Parasmai Padascha. Okay, Lung Lakara Rupam will be A, then Atmanepada Pratyaya, A, Gamishyate. Then past Karmani Prayoga will be Agamishyata. Ashirling. Gum plus Yat. Gum plus Yat, Ashirling. Form would become, it is in Kartari. Gum plus Yat is there, therefore it becomes it is plus Ya plus Ashirling. Okay, Ashirling, the form is Gum plus Gum Yat only. Okay. Gum plus Yat only, Gum Nashya. Gum Yat. In Karmani it would become Gamishishta. Gum plus Ishishta, I think so. Form is Gamishishta, the form will be. Gum plus, it is not Itagama, so not Ishishta. So Gum plus, it is Sishta. Gum Sishta, the form is like that, yes. Then Nakara is there, which can become Anuswara. Jal follows, therefore Gum Sishta. Then Trijantarupam. Gum plus Trich becomes Gantru. Gum plus Tum. No Itagama, this is Anidhatu. Gantum. Ta Prataya. Simple. Gata. Itavat Prataya. Gatavat. Shatra Prataya. Gachan. Gachat. And here it is Gamyamana. Nyat. Gum will become, what is a Nijantarup? What is the form? Gam Dhatu. Nyat, Yat, Arkyap. Oh, other form also I forgot, actually. Anyway, we'll do it. Tavya and here I have not done for that one. We'll do. So what will be what Pratyaya will add for this? Yata, Nyata, Arkyap by the rule. If you go by the rule, this Gam Dhatu,
Niyat.
R, And Alanta Dhatu will take Nyat, but I think there is one rule. Gamya, the form came, you have to check the rule. Pakaranta Gam is Pakaranta Dhatu, which is having Upada Akara. Please see above, it is not here in this file.
Pavarga.
Oh, Pavarganta Dhatu, having the Akara Upada, will get Yat Pratyaya. So rule is that. Exception. So that will apply. So therefore, you will have in Yat only, not Nyat. So therefore, form is Gamya. Then Gam plus Tva, it is Gantva. Gam plus Lep, you can say Ag plus Gam plus Ya, Agamya. Then Gam plus Lut, Gamanam. Gam plus Aka becomes Gam plus Aka, Aka Pratyaya. So Nit Pratyaya, Gam will become Ga. So therefore, Gamaka. The form will become Gamaka. Gum, then Ga. Yeah, I think so. Gamaka, the form. There is a book, Kridanta Manjari. One book is there by Samskrita Bharati. It's a good book. I'll recommend you to buy. That book is, you can use it. It's a good one. Kridanta Rupamala, Kridanta Manjari, red color book. I have, I don't know, but I kept. Samskrita Bharati, it is there. I'll send you a screenshot. If you can buy it, that is a good one. So Gamaka. So like that we can do for the dhatus. And here I forgot for this. Yet we did. Similarly for other pratyas also we can do among the kritya. That tavya it can be added to all the dhatu. It's only aniya pratyaya. So at plus tavya, atitavya. So itakama will come atitavya. Aniyar, then it will be aniyar is a pratyaya, aniya, ataniya. Similarly here also gam dhatu. So yat pratyaya gamya, tavya pratyaya gantavya. Sandhi only happens. Apadantamakara followed by jal. So become anuswara, gantavya, then parasavarna. If you remember Sandhi. Then aniyar. Pratyaya will be gam plus aniya, gamaniya. Nothing happens. Just meladam. So many. How many kridantas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are all important kridantas. So you can try for these dhatus, kridantas. Okay, so I've taken ad dhatu and gam dhatu. Other dhatus, try. When it comes to kritya, you follow this document. Exceptions are given. See that. Okay. Then karya related to tavya. So when tavya comes, please note that for some dhatus, there will be replacement. Dhatu adesha happens. Bru dhatu, chakshin dhatu, ad dhatu, some dhatus, which already discussed. There's a points before. So bru will become which is the adesha. Since it occupies, since it replaces bru, that's stani. Therefore, vach also enjoys the status of being a stani. So vach plus tavya. So sandhi is putvam, tavya. Bru plus aniya, vachaniya. As plus tavya, as will be replaced by bu dhatu. Bu form. Bu. Then bu also enjoys status of dhatu. Bhutavya. Sorry, Bhu plus Tavya. Bhu is Angakarya will happen. As Dhatu is Anit Dhatu. So no Itagama. So Bhu will become Bo. Then As Dhatu, is it not Anit Dhatu? We have to check the Aupadeshika Rupam of the Dhatu. If Dhatu is, how to find out it is Anit or not? We can find out
Ittam.
from the Tumanartha, Tumanartrachanta, we can find it. We are familiar with the forms of Tuman, Atrach, because these will not negate Itagama. So As plus Tum, Asitum, As plus Tum, Asitum. As in the sense of Sattayam, second conjugation. So if you know the form, then we can find out. Otherwise, you have to check the Dhatu Pata or Dhatu Kosha. So As Dhatu is said Dhatu. The form is Asitru, Asita, Asitum, or Asitru. Tumananta is, I think it's fine. If you know, because Tumananta, we don't have any exception. So Itagama, if the Dhatu is said, Itagama will come. If it is not, it will not come. So therefore, Tumananta, if you remember, then from that you can find out whether Dhatu is Anit or not. So Tumananta, As Dhatu, form will be Bhavitum, because As will be replaced by Bhu, and Bhavitum, the word we must have come across, right? So from this we can infer that Dhatu must be said Dhatu, not Asitum, Shamitam, because As will be replaced by Bhu, and Bhu will become Bo become Bhavitum. So Bhavitum is the word, if we are familiar with. From that we can infer that As Dhatu also must be, As Dhatu must be, not also, As Dhatu must be said Dhatu. Because Bhu Dhatu Rupam is Bhavitum, As Dhatu will be, As will be replaced by Bhu, and Bhu Dhatoho Rupam Bhavitum means then As Dhatoho Tavya Rupam also Bhavitum only. From this we can infer that Dhatu must be said Dhatu. So this you can infer from Tumananta Rupam, if you are familiar with. Not Tatavatu, that we cannot depend on, because we have lots of exceptions. So we cannot go by Nishta Rupam. We can go by Tuman or Tavya also, even Bhavitavya. That is all. Tavya Rupam also. Tavya. Not Aniya, Tavya. Tavya or Trich or Tuman. These do not have any exceptions. If the Dhatu is said, Itagama will come. If it is not, it will not come. So Bhavitavyam, the form you would have come across in translations or in Sanskrit, the passages, no. So therefore, from that we can infer. So As Dhatu, therefore, Bhavitavya is Rupam. So As will be replaced by Bhu, then Itagama comes, Bhu will become Bo, then Bhavitavyam. Some here, As will be replaced by Bhu, and it is not Valadi, no Itagama. So Bhu, then Angakarya will happen, Bo, then Bhava, Bhavaniya. So Bhu, As, and Chakshu, these dhatus, when followed by Adhatuka Pratyaya, these are important dhatus. There is a separate section in fact, the Sutra Pata, where dhatus are replaced by some form when Adhatuka Pratyaya follows. But these three are important. So given, Bru will be replaced by Vach, As by Bhu, and Chaksh by Kya. Okay. Then Vaks plus Tavya. Vak plus Tavya, what is the form?
Kara will be replaced by Dakara.
Yeah, Dhatu is said or Anit.
It's
Anit Dhatu. Because I know the form, what form is, so I can say it's Anit Dhatu. You have to check. Dhatu is Anit Dhatu. No Itakama. Okay. Then only Dattam will happen. Otherwise, how it will happen? You only said Dattam. If he is there, then it is not followed by Jal. Then Akara will not be replaced by Dakara. It will not happen, right?
Correct.
So for Akara to Dakara happen, therefore the Takara must be there. It must be a gel letter. So it must be Anit Dhatu. We can infer. I know the Tumananta Rupam. Therefore, from that I can infer. What is the Tumananta Rupam of Vagdhatu? This is a little difficult only. But we have seen the context.
Vadhum.
No. Vodum.
Oh.
Sodum. Vodum it is. Vodum. Dattam happens. Akara will be replaced by Dakara. Then Dattam happens. Then Dode Lopaha. Dakara becomes Lopaha. And preceding will be replaced by O. So rules are there. So Odum. Similarly, Sagdhatu becomes Sodum. These two are important dhatus. Sag becomes Sodum. Sahanam Sarvadukkanam Apratikara Purvakam. Sodum to endure. Vodum to carry. So these forms, if you know, then from this we can easily guess the dhatu is Anit Dhatu. Or you will come to know when you use these words in the language. So Vag plus Tavya, therefore what happens? This is Anit Dhatu, Akara followed by Jal, therefore Dhattam happens, do Dhattam. After that, this is ending with Jash and letter followed by Takara. Then what is the next? There are pure Sandhi rule. From here onwards, it is pure Sandhi. Dhatu ending with Jash letter, that is fourth letter of the class.
Dhodha.
And followed by the Pratyaya beginning with Takara. Takara or Thakara, Mahaprana. Both class, first letter or second letter. Then that would be replaced by Dakara. The Dakara. That we call Dhatvam. We call it as Dhatvam. Therefore, Tavya will become Dhavya. Dhatvam. After that,
Shtutva.
next step. Exactly. Now, Dha is Tavarga and contact with
Dakara.
Tavarga. So, therefore, what will happen? Shtuttam will happen. By that, Dakara will be replaced by
Dhakara.
Dakara. So that would happen. So therefore, now Dakara in contact with Dakara. Dakara followed by Dakara. Therefore, this Dakara will drop.
Lopa.
And preceding letter is what will happen to the Takara, Upadakara?
Dirgha, but here maybe.
This is exception. For Vakdhatu and Sagdhatu, the preceding Akara will not become Dirgha. Only for these two dhatus. Please note, exception. For these two dhatus, instead of becoming Dirgha, Akara, it will become Okara. That Akara, instead of becoming Akara, will become Okara. That is why Odum, Sodum you get. It's a rule. Pralope Purvasya Dirgho Anaha, that is the Sutra, 63111. You know Sutra. The next Sutra, 63112, says Sahi Vagoho Ot Varnasya. Both Avarnasya, Odavarnasya, Sahi Vagoho means Sagdhatu and Vagdhatu. The preceding letter, Akara, will be replaced by Avarnasya Oth. Akara will be replaced by Okara. It's a rule. Exception, we can say. For if it is Akara of Vagdhatu and Sagdhatu, Akara will be replaced by Okara, Oth Varnasya. Therefore, this Dakara will become Lopaha. And Akara is a Vakara plus A. That A will become Vo. Therefore, Odavya. Similarly, Sag will become the same steps. Dhatvam, Shtutvam, then Otvam. Then Sodavya. Sodavya, Sag means to endure, to forbear. So, therefore, Sodavya means to endure. Sodavyam, sahanam kartavyam ityartaha. Odavyam, vahanam kartavyam should be drawn, should be carried. Dakara, when followed by Dakara, will become Lopaha, and the preceding Rasvakara will become Okara for the Dhatus Sakh and Sakh and Vagdhatu. So Sahi Vagoho Ot Avarnasya, that is 6.3, the 6.3.1.12. For other Dhatus, unletter will be replaced by corresponding long forms. Okay. Right. So Drish plus Tavya. Okay. Don't see. I've given from Drish plus Tavya form is
Drashtavya.
Drashtavya, Drashtavya. This is also Drishdhatu, which is Anidhatu. We have one exception here. Exception in not exception. We have one extra sutra here. We'll apply. For Drishdhatu and Srijdhatu, when I think I told you this before, when Jaladi Pratyaya follows, Jaladi Akit, not Akit Pratyaya follows, Agama will come. I think I must have taught this before.
Yes, Guruji.
Only for Drishdhatu and Srijdhatu. Therefore, when followed by what Pratyaya? Pratyaya beginning with
Jaladi.
Jal. It means the Dhatu must be Anit, no Itagama. If it is Itagama, it's said Dhatu, then it is not Jaladi. So it must be, the Dhatu must be, we can infer from this, Dhatu must be Anit Dhatu. When Jaladi and Pratyaya also must be Akit. Pratyaya must not be Akit. When Akit Pratyaya follows, the Drishdhatu, Akit Jaladi Pratyaya follows Drishdhatu or Srijdhatu, then this Drishdhatu will get Agama. Being a Mitagama comes after the last vowel, which is Dru. Therefore, Agama comes. Content of is A. Now, Dru plus A. Dru plus A is Dru plus A. What does it
Dra.
happen? Dra. What Sandhi?
Yan Sandhi.
Yan Sandhi. Ru is replaced by Repa. Yan Sandhi. Therefore, Dra. Now, you have Drash plus Tavya. After that, tell me. Next step. Sandhi only. Pure Sandhi.
Shatvam Mala.
What is that?
Shakara. Tadvi Shakara will become Murdani Shakara.
Oh. Okay. Shatvam. You're saying Shatvam. Fine. How does it happen? Yeah, it's good. It's correct only. How does it happen? What's the rule? Shakaranta dhatu when followed by jal. Vrascha dhatu, vascha, brascha, srija, mrija, yaja, braja. Those dhatus ending with chakara or jakara. And also chakaranta dhatu and shakaranta dhatu when followed by jal should be replaced by mudane shakara. This rule is an exception to kutvam. That is chavarga letter followed by jal letter. Generally, Javarga letter, when followed by Jal, we replace it by corresponding Kavarga letter, bearing these exceptions. So, therefore, in that exception, we have Vrascha, Brascha, Srija, Vraja, Yaja, Raja, Braja, then Chakaranta and Shakaranta. That is what Shatvam is. Okay, Shatvam is correct, but what Shatvam, the rule also we have to know. That is Shakaranta Dhatu when followed by Jal, Shakara will be replaced by Mudanya Shakara. Therefore, after Shatvam, okay, we can call this as Shatvam. This is Shakara becoming Shakara Shatvam. This is different from Apadanta Sakara becoming Sakara. You can note. Otherwise, you have to call Shatvam by some name. You have to tell 1, 2, 3, something like that. This is Shatvam. You have to refer, distinguished from that Shatvam. Okay, I will call just by name Shatvam 1. Because that Apadanta Sakara becoming Mudane Shankara comes later. That is Shatvam too, we can. Okay. Or you have to say something like that. You can say Shaha Shatvam. Shaha is Shakara replaced by Shakara. That Sakara becoming is the Sahat Shatvam. Something like that we have to make. Then next step is following the
Shtutvam.
sequence. Shtutvam. Very good. Takara is replaced with corresponding.
Dakara.
Takara will come. Therefore, Drashtavya. Drashtavya means that should be seen. Drashtavyam. Avashyam. Drashtavyam. It must be seen. Darshaniyam. Sruj plus Tavya. Same thing. Sruj will become, what's the final form?
Srishtavya.
Srashtavya.
Srishtavya.
Not Sru.
No,
Dra become Dra.
Sasra.
Sra.
Oh, Srashtavya.
Yes. Srashtavyam. So Srashtavyam is that which must be created. So Srashtavyam. Jagat Srashtavyam. Jagat should be created. The last class, Panchadashi class, it was talking about the Jagat Srishti. Jiva Srishtam Dvaitam, Ishvara Srishta Dvaitam. Come across as the Dhatu, Sajidhatu, Srishtihi. In fact, the Dvaita Viveka Prakaranam was completed. So I gave a summary in Sanskritam. Just taking the shloka, based on the shloka only, I gave a summary of the entire Prakaranam in Sanskritam. That we come across interesting things. Okay, I'm adding one more pratyaya because of this Srij. So, there is another pratyaya, Strilinga pratyaya, Krit pratyaya, Tin pratyaya. Which content is Kakara is italit and Nakara is it. Therefore, Ti only. So, if the Dhatu is set, then you get Itagama Atiti. Atiti also means movement. You can decline like Ikaranta Shabda, Strilinga Shabda. Like what Shabda? Mati. Mati also, in fact, it is Strilinga only. Man plus Tin pratyaya. Strilinga pratyaya. Mati. Mandatu, what will happen? This is Kit pratyaya, Jaladi Kit pratyaya, then Makara will drop Sarud. Similarly, Gam also plus Tin, Strilinga pratyaya. We get Gati. Buddha Dhatu, Buddha plus Tin pratyaya, you get its content is Ti. Same thing you can apply. Jash letter ending followed by Takara, therefore Buddha. T will be replaced by D. Right? That happens. Then after that, Dhatu is Buddha. Okay. Dhatu is Buddha. Then Takara followed by this Justum 2. This is a Jal followed by Jash. This is replaced by Takara. Therefore, you get Buddhi Shabda. All these are Tin pratyaya. Okay. So that also I'm just adding Tin pratyaya. Similarly, Dhatu Gam will become, just now I told it is Gatihi. Tin pratyaya is Gam plus Tin pratyaya becomes Gati. Gati, Ka Gatihi. What is the way? Yes, no, Gatihi means movement. Murkasya ka gatihi, avivekinah ka gatihi. What is the way for aviveki? Ajnaninah ka gatihi. Okay, so that is gatihi. Suppose, okay, I was talking about Srijudhatu. Okay, Srijudhatu, therefore, you can tell me. So, Srijudhatu, Tin pratyaya, content is Ti. What is the form? This is what I was about to ask and forgot. Yeah.
Srishti, it should be.
Same thing. Jaladi pratyaya follows, but it is a Jaladi Pratyaya, but it is Kit. Therefore, Ammagama will not come. Ammagama will not come. But therefore, what you have to do? We have to do only Shatvam. That
Mm.
Brasya Srija Dhatu is there in that. Therefore, Shatva happens Srij plus T. Then the T will be replaced by
Ta.
Stutvam happens. Therefore, replaced by T. Therefore, Srishti. So the word Srishti comes. Jagat Srishti. Creation of the Jagat. Tin Pratyaya is a Krit Pratyaya used in sense of, we can say, Tin Bhave Tin, in sense of Bhave, pure action. Jagat Srishti, creation, like that.
Mm.
So Drish plus Aniya, simple. Dhru will undergo Angakarya Upada being Iganta Rasvaika Upada, therefore Darshaniya. Darshaniya. Will not Nattam happen? Nattam. Apadantanakara becoming Murdhanya.
This is a pratyaya, but still.
No.
Mm.
Shakara is there in between. That is not a permissible letter. Therefore, it will not happen.
Mm.
Srij plus Aniya. This is not Jaladi Pratyaya. Therefore, Srij Dhatu, Ammagama will not come. Only Angakarya will happen. Sri will become Sar, Sarjaniya. Okay. Then, Upadeshe Anudatasya Dhatoho. These are all special rule. Upadeshe Anudatasya Dhatoho Rikaropadasya Jaladavakiti Pratyaya Parataha Nitarasyam Agamaha Bhavati. Amagama is optional. Vikalpena Bhavati for Rikara Upada Dhatu. Dhatu having Upada Rikara letter. Upada is penultimate. Dhatu having penultimate Upada, penultimate, this is Upada, penultimate letter which is Rikara, and the Swara of that Dhatu is Anudata. How do we know for the Dhatu Pata only? When it is followed by Akil Jaladi Pratyaya Agama is Vikalpa optional. You can see example. Krish Dhatu, for example. The Upada letter is Rikara. And the Swara of that Dhatu, the Swara of Rikara, Swara means the intonation, like in chanting we have intonation. That Swara intonation is given the Dhatu Pata. You have to check the Dhatu Pata. If it is Anudata, then what happens? Ammagama is optional. So, if Ammagama is not ordained, then Kru plus Trich will be, Kru will undergo Angakarya, Gudangakarya, Kar, then Shtutam happens, Karstri. Karstri is the one who draws, one who pulls. You can decline like Kartra Shabda, Karishta, Karishtaro, Karishtaraha, Karishtaram, Karishtaro, Kashtrun, like you can decline. Now, by this rule, Ammagama is optional for Rikara Upada Dhatu having the Swara Nadata when followed by Jaladi Pratyaya, here Jal Takara Jal Pratyaya, and it is Akit. So condition is when followed by Jaladi Akit Pratyaya, the Upada Rikara of the Dhatus, whichever Dhatus, the Upada Rikara will get, and the Swara, if it is Anudata, then it will get Agama. That is optional. Therefore, if you do Ammagama optionally, Dhatu is Krish Dhatu having Rikara Upada, and the Swara of the Rikara is Anudata, followed by Jaladi Akit Pratyaya, Agama comes. Agama being a Mittagama comes after the last H, which is Kru. So for Kru plus Kru plus A will undergo Sandhikarya, Yan Sandhi. Kru will become Kra. Therefore, crush. Therefore, crush plus Tru, crush Tru. Therefore, we have two forms. So, crush Tru is also a form Karashtra also formed. So Rikaranta Dhatu, Rikara Upada Dhatu, not Rikaranta Dhatu, Rikara Upada Dhatu, Anudata Rikara Upada Dhatu. To say that it's better. Swara is Anudata. Even if Rikara Upada Dhatu is the Swara, if it is not Anudata, then it will not take, then it will not have optional agama. Now you tell me, Anudata Rikara Upada means the Dhatu is sit or unit or wait. That is what he's saying indirectly.
Guruji, but we should see the Anitamsha. So it is Anit.
That's why Jaladi. Otherwise, suppose if it is not Anudata, if it is not Anudata, it means it is not Anit. It will be said. Then Itagama will come. Then it will no more be Jaladi. You understand? Raja here also.
Yes, Guruji.
Dhatu, the Dhatu Pata having two Amshas and growth. I know the bubbles we talked about. Anunasikach, Ananunasikach. Anunasikach determines whether the Dhatu is Parasmipadi or Atmanipadi, right? Ananunasikach determines whether the Dhatu is set or anit or wait. Now, here Anudata Rikara Pada means it is Anunasika Rikara or Ananunasika Rikara.
Ananunasika.
Ananunasika. It cannot be Ith letter, right? Cannot be Ith letter, it can be only at the end, not at the in between. Either at the end or at the beginning. In between, we cannot have Ith letter. So, Kakara plus R is in the middle. Ith letter either should be at the beginning or at the end, not in the middle. So, Rikara is having the Swara Anudata. Okay. So, Rikara is having Anudata means it is Ananunasika. The Swara of that Ananunasika, which is Anudata, then Dhatu is Anit. That's what the rule is, right?
Guruji, this rule of Ith letter not being in the middle, is it only for Dhatu Pata? Because there are some pratyayas like Tumun where U is not in the end, but it is.
Not in the middle also. Nakara is it, then U also it only.
Okay.
Nakara is it, U also it. In between, we don't make two is there. U is it letter in the two. Tumun. No. Only Tumu, Mu, that U is it. Nakara, once it is it, Lopaha. Then U also is it, that is also it. So at the end only, not in the middle. We don't have anything like that. Okay. So therefore, Rikara is Ananunasika Amsha, and therefore it can have Swara. If Swara is Anudata, then it is Anit. Therefore, only Jaladi Akit Pratyaya follows. Right? Okay. So therefore, Amakama is optional. So you can note this. This is for Rikara Upada Dhatu. Similarly, Krish plus Tavya, simple Angakarya, Karashtavya. And by this rule, Amagama can come optionally for Krishtavya. Both are valid. Then Krish plus Aniya, Karshaniya, Shatum, and Natum also happens. Because Repa Shakara, then Apadanta Nakara, when preceded by Repa Shakara, then the Apadanta Nakara will become Mudani Nakara. And in between that Akara is there, which is permissible letter at Kupang Num Yavaye Api. Right? Okay, I think we'll stop here. Ruk Dhatu, Lik Dhatu, we'll do next class. I'll send this model. You can template this one. You can try for other dhatus.
Will try.
Okay. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ. For the advanced class, I have taught even Sananta, Yanganta, Namadhatu. So for list can be further extended. San Pratyaya, Yang Pratyaya, and Namadhatus also. We also will learn when time comes. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।